Rondo put some extra on that slam, entertaining the fans and the broadcasters.
Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now here's Vucevic. Vucevic, a screen on Edwards. Steps back, outside for Levine. Outside, Williams. Just 5 on the clock. White can't hit. And here's Minnesota now. They've been on a heater of late. 7 wins in a row.
Just playing really solid basketball right now. They're trusting each other more out there and attacking as a group. They're a fist, not individual fingers, which has made them tough to beat.
Now here's Giddey. And stolen by Edwards. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards? Confident at taking on defenders and finishing.
Outside Giddey. Pass to Levine. Can they get it? Anthony Edwards with a rebound. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. And it's McDaniels off the drive. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Boy, they're on fire right now, cooking with gas, starting this one out 4 or 5.
And he might not blow you away with numbers, but there's a reason why McDaniels is on the floor so often, Clark.
Hey, B.A., I love his versatility at both ends of the floor. He knows exactly what's needed from him by his team. He gives it to him. He doesn't need a lot of touches. He just plays the game. Love his motor. Love his consistency. He is the epitome of a value-utility guy.
For 3, Randall doesn't go for him.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Outside Giddey. From downtown. Doesn't go that time.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Right side Reed. Over Giddey. And Reed with a basket on the assist by Conley.
I just love the ball movement.
And Giddey has got the ball here for Chicago, trailing by 5. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
The Timberwolves lead by 5. Here's Conley. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Levine surveys the D. And Conley grabs the miss. For Minnesota, they've got 6 of 8 shots to go. Pass to Reed. Shoots over Vucevic. And another basket for Minnesota.
I just love his approach coming into tonight. Focused and aggressive.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, Billy Donovan had a few moments to share with me. I asked him directly about facing Anthony Edwards, and Coach said he's just so dynamic, right? Our hope is that we can control the pace, make this our kind of game, and he'll be a little less explosive. So the plan is to stifle Edwards by not letting him play at his tempo. Back to you.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie.
Anthony Edwards. Edwards flexing on him now. Bully ball inside.
Here's Giddey. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Mavericks in Dallas. Pass to White. Outside Levine. Over McDaniels. Shot by Levine, no good.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
McDaniels passes to Conley. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Bulls trail by 9. Levine with room to shoot. Reed with the rebound.
And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
Here's Edwards. Banked it in off the glass. Edwards has gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Ooh, Levine with another miss.
Yeah, just hasn't been able to find his rhythm offensively, and that's having a ripple effect.
Here's Conley. It's deflected. McDaniels against Levine to the paint. Here's Williams. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Levine.
Levine brings a lot to this team. One of the elements he brings is his passing.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
It's the Silver Crew in the
And a chance to see the latest edition of the power rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. You look at the Grizzlies. They're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
You know, right now for the Timberwolves, they're playing fantastic basketball right now. I know it's early in the year, but surprisingly, they may turn out to be the team to beat.
Edwards with it. Now guarded by White. Randall outside. Outside Conley. Floats one up. And he takes it up and lays it in. Conley's got 7 points.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possession.
And it's Giddey missing. The Timberwolves lead by 11. Here's Reed. Edwards, a pass to McDaniels. Over Levine. McDaniels can't hit. Chicago has gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. Three-pointer, Vucevic nails it from beyond the arc. Vucevic has got his second basket.
Well, you look at Vucevic right there. That's clearly a shot that he's worked on. The proof is in the pudding.
Well, the last time the Bulls won a playoff series was back in 2015, Greg.
That was back when Butler and Rose were their leading scorers. And it just shows you just how long it's been. But they've been stuck in mediocrity ever since. And right now, they are desperate for a breakthrough season.
Randall against Williams. Randall draws the double and counted from 12 feet. And the Timberwolves lead by 13.
And this defense needs to turn the screws and ramp up the intensity. They're looking a little loose out there right now.
Yeah, they've got to do a little more to disrupt their offensive rhythm, too.
White, the pass to Giddey. The three is up. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Outside Levine. To halt the run. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good. Levine's got his third bucket of the night.
Mid-range, no problem for Levine. He easily adjusts his shot as needed.
Here's Conley. The kick out to Edwards. Takes a three. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Edwards got 11 points.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Now here's White. No made baskets yet. Three-pointer, Vucevic. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Reed's got 4 rebounds in the game. And so it's Conley who brings up the ball for Minnesota. It's a 16-point game. Randall, pass to Reed. Shoots over Vucevic. And Minnesota again with a bucket.
Scoring well this quarter, picking up steam as he goes.
Timeout, timeout. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan.
It's time for Eastern.
So Chicago going with an almost entire new group here. Smith, he's checked in for Nikola Vucevic. Craig comes in for Williams. DeSumo, he's checked in for Zach LaVine, and it's Lonzo Ball in for Giddey. And Minnesota will go for a different look here. Gobert's checked in for Reed. Allen comes in for McDaniels. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Edwards. And it's Jones in for Conley. Now here's DeSumo. Smith with a screen on Jones. All no good.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Smith against Gobert. Pass to Alexander Walker. Shoots over White. Alexander Walker with the bucket. And the Timberwolves lead by 20.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes a team.
Now here's Jones. Down low. Here's Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Ball against Jones. Smith outside. Pass to White. They need this. The rebound by Allen.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyus Jones. That's his first foul of the game. Some changes for Chicago. Buzelis comes in for Craig. And it's LaVine in for White. Ball outside. Over Jones. And they recover it. DeSumo, the pass to Ball. Outside for LaVine. Lets a three fly. And he drains it. That basket makes him 4 for 9.
Hey, he's one of the guys you don't want to give space to. LaVine can do a lot of damage from deep.
Alexander Walker, the pass to Randall. Now here's Allen. Here's Gobert. Still without a bucket. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
When you peek at Lonzo's three-point numbers, they illustrate how much time Ball's put into his shot.
Alexander Walker, the pass to Gobert. Up top, Randall. Randall draws the double. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. Minnesota shooting their first free throw of the evening. And the Bulls making a change here. Horton Tucker's checked in.
Julius Randle at the line for one.
And that one misses.
And, you know, the impressive ascension of Randall has been a lot of fun to watch. I mean, he's a double-double threat who plays with relentless energy. Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Minnesota leading by 18. Outside, Alexander Walker lets it go from deep. Fires in the triple. Alexander Walker's got his second bucket on the night.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
The three from Ball. Another three for Chicago. Here's Randall. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer.
Great job ending the quarter on a high note.
Nothing like knocking down that last possession of a quarter to give you a little feel-good momentum.
Anthony Edwards has been on display for Minnesota. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Timberwolves.
To me, it's been the ball movement. That's been the key. I mean, going from good to great. Not settling for a good shot, making that extra pass, keeping the defense off balance, and taking great shots.
Well, I've also really loved watching them connect from the in-between area. I mean, they're finding ways to do damage consistently from there.
On the court for the Timberwolves, second quarter underway. Grayson Allen is out there with Miller. Then there's Anthony Edwards. Then there's Rudy Gobert. And it's Jones in at the one.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
Now here's Smith. Yet to see a basket. That shot missing. Great D that time from Miller.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Clock at 6. Drops in the 3. Edwards has got 14 points for the game.
Boy, you love to see Edwards shine on offense like this. I know it's got to be making his coach happy, too.
And from what we've seen so far in his career, Anthony Edwards wants to be that guy in crunch time, Clark.
Yeah, I love his mentality. Not only in that he wants to be the guy, but he also wants to elevate his teammates. And he plays the game with an exuberance and a joy and a freshness that is, quite good to see. But I like his attack mentality and his willingness to step into leading his team by example at both ends of the floor.
Here's Levine, following the score by Minnesota. Over Miller. And once again, off the mark by Chicago. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
Here's Levine for 3. And once again, off the mark by Chicago.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
Now here's Miller. Miller on the wing. The 3 is up. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
3.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
The shot's good.
And I tell you what, Ball has excellent speed. He's got good size, and his savvy shows up right there because he's cutting right into the heart of the defense at just the right time.
Jones finds Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Look out below.
You got no chance of defending him right there.
Not that time. He was determined to get those points.
Now here's Levine. 11 points in the game. Looking to get it going. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. And tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Edwards, no good. Chicago has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Ball into the lane, and Ball throws it down.
Hey, he's always looking to go downhill, and when he's on the attack, he's going for the dunk.
Here's Edwards. That's good, and it's Jones with the assist.
Assist from
Jones has got his 4th assist with that last one.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
Now here's Smith. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Mavericks in Dallas. Unloads. Ball no good.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
Minnesota has gone 6 of 9 from three-point range. Here's Jones. And here's Edwards outside. They get it again. And the jam by Gobert.
Double-digit boards, a regular occurrence for Gobert. Makes it easier to get those second-chance hoops, too.
And for the Bulls, they're shooting just 37% so far in this one. Dosunmu, the pass to Ball, launches it. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 8 now. Shot on the wing. Ball with the rebound.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Here's Levine for 3. Drills it from deep. Levine's got 14 points for the game.
Levine, a remarkable scorer, and he can help you in a lot of different ways, showing it all tonight.
Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Assisted by
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody.
Fellas, that's exactly why they look to get him the ball around the rim. I mean, it's either a dunk or free throws every time.
Picked by Smith. The three from Ball. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Gobert's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight.
It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been unreliable.
Ooh, nice shot by Miller.
assisted.
Sometimes with that much of a height advantage, resistance is futile.
Chicago has gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. DeSumo outside, driving inside, and it's blocked by Edwards.
And you see Edwards trying to do this more, impose his will at the defensive end. Good job defensively that time.
Here's Miller. Can't get it to drop. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. Well, Clark, we hear coaches often say, trust your teammates. Why is that sometimes a challenge?
Well, you know, when you talk about passing the basketball, there's got to be a level of trust and confidence that where you pass it to is going to produce some fruit, and that it might come back to you if that's the best play. And then defensively, you can't be good defensively without communicating and trusting one another to cover for each other in the defensive scheme that you're playing.
Now here's Miller. Jones from outside. Sends it home from three-point land. Jones has got 5 points now in the quarter.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Outside Levine. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one. Levine's got 16 points now. And it's Jones with the ball for the Timberwolves. Following this one, they host the Trailblazers. That'll be the first of 2 games on their home court.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Ball no good.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Shot from the wing. Miller can't get it to go. Well, Chicago's shooting 36% for the game. Not great. Here's Levine for 3. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Miller. An easy 2 on the layup. 7 points in the game.
Yep, you know, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
Now here's DeSumo, guarded by Edwards. Pass to Smith. Takes a step back. The Bulls need to get off a shot, and stolen by Gobert. Jones with the ball. He's got 5. Allen with it. Shoots from 14. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Allen's got his first 2 points of the night.
Gobert drawing so much attention from the defense. Nice job finding somebody with a better look.
Jones against Ball. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Chalk up 2 there. Edwards has got 13 points in this quarter.
You got to be in awe of what he's doing this quarter, actually destroying the opponent.
Levine against Miller. To end the drought, and he comes up with a bucket. Levine's got 18.
Hey, for all that Levine can do on the hardwood, at heart, he's a pure scorer.
Miller finds Allen. Horton Tucker grabs the miss. Well, the Bulls shooting at just 26% in the second. Shot is good by Levine. Levine's got 20.
Well, you know, this is the thing. When Levine's in rhythm, the the shooting motion looks pure and effortless.
Here's Gobert, and Gobert with the stuff.
The assist.
And he's now got the double-double.
The simple bounce pass works at any level, including the highest level.
Now Ball. He's got 10. Pass to Dosunmu. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Boy, Ball has a nice feel for when his guys are open. He's solid, really solid when it comes to getting his teammates clean
In the
looks.
first half. 2 minutes.
Outside Edwards. Fires the three. That's good. And it's Jones with the assist. Jones has got 6 assists in the game.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
Now here's Ball. Outside Levine. 4-3. Gets the three to fall. 23 points in the game.
Hey, he's doing whatever he can right now to pump up his teammates.
Minnesota has gone 4 of 6 from outside. Looking sharp here in the second. To the inside. Allen outside. Three-pointer. And again, it's Minnesota with a three.
Gobert can look over the top of just about any defense right there. Delivers a nice pass.
And 1:01 left in the first half of basketball. Smith with a screen on Miller. Here's Levine for three. The rebound by Allen.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Edwards. And he gets the bucket. Edwards got 29.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
Now here's Horton Tucker. He's covered closely. And stolen by Jones. Pass to Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
This is where Gobert likes to park himself, right around the rack.
Gobert's gotten everything to fall, shooting 6 for 6 on the night. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Smith with a screen on Miller. Shot to stop the run. Levine can't hit.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Good. Miller's got 9.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
4 seconds left. And the jumper is good.
That's a move you won't see many guys make. Impressive stuff.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves, way out of reach with an enormous lead as we head into a break. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. We'll be right back with you shortly.
Hey everybody, it's halftime. Boy, it's been a rough go so far for the Chicago Bulls.
They're getting destroyed inside. I'm pretty sure even Kenny could get a layup on them right now.
Shaq, I'd get a layup on you every time. You know what I'm saying? Like, my pick and roll game was just phenomenal.
All right, fellas, time now to take a look at these. Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
Slicing up the defense, living in the lane. Terrific first half for him.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? You know, we've already gotten a number of filthy dunks out of him.
Kitty and White pair to make the backcourt. Levine and Williams are the two forwards. And it's Vucevic in at the 5 spot. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Now here's Levine. And the dunk by Levine.
Always putting on the show. Levine plays with flair and clearly one of the best dunkers in league history.
Pass to Edwards. From behind the arc. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got his 6th assist of the night.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Williams from long range. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Reed's got 5 rebounds in the game. Edwards for 3. And another 3 from Minnesota.
Excellent execution coming out of the break. They've taken 3 shots and made 3 shots.
All right, let's get a report from Ali.
Nikola Vucevic has seen a lot in his decade plus in the league, and he said the game has changed. Now you have centers that can pass, put the ball on the floor, make plays, and shoot threes, play like guards. And you can't get stuck in time. You have to be able to adjust.
Ali, he's certainly got the skill level. Now here's Randall. He's got 10. 2 points. That one goes. Randall's got 12 points in the game.
Leaving absolutely nothing on the table right now. Their focus and execution has been outstanding.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
3-pointer, Vucevic. McDaniels with the rebound.
This isn't how they wanted to start the second half. Only 1 of 4.
A slam dunk by Reed.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Looking to end the run. Levine can't hit.
Halftime didn't do them any favors offensively. They've missed 4 of their last 5 shots.
Here's Conley. Hey, now 5 for 8, shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
Coming out of the break red hot. I mean, they have yet to miss a shot.
Outside, Williams. Back to Levine. From the stripe. And he gets it to go off the front iron. Levine's got 4 points in the quarter.
I tell you what, you like Levine and how he's generating more power with his lower body now, helping the jumper to stay more on point and be more consistent.
Now here's Conley. He's got 11. Oh, he drains it. His 6th make and 9 tries so far.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
Here's White. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Outside Giddey. 6 to shoot. Pass to Vucevic. Puts up a 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Giddey against Conley. On target from range. Conley's got 16 points now.
1 triple for him in the first half. Now he's hit another.
Outside White. Back to Giddey. White against Edwards.
Knew exactly where his teammate would be. That's a product of good chemistry.
And here's Minnesota now. They're on a 19-6 run. Reed for 3. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. He's got 11.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
McDaniels against Levine. Misses the layup.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Hey, we use the term explosive a lot, but Edwards, this guy is explosive times 3.
And Giddey has got the ball here for Chicago. Next up, they'll face the Hawks in Atlanta, and that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. Williams passes to Vucevic. Lets it go from 14. It's rebounded by Anthony Edwards.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Now here's Edwards. 37 points for him. Outside Conley. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Chicago's got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Here's Levine for 3. And once again, off the mark by Chicago.
Registering 3 threes in the first half, he hasn't hit one since.
Here's Randall. And Minnesota again with a bucket.
You know, it's encouraging to see Randall working on this shot. You can tell he wants to get better from there.
Outside White. Inside. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
You know, we can't measure Hart. I mean, he's not as big as the other power forwards, but his jumping ability and mindset is incredible.
Edwards. Chicago with a rebound. Grant, how about Kobe White? Going from a bench player to one of the league leaders in minutes.
Yeah, Kobe played more than 35 minutes per game last season. Top 10 in the league. We saw White hit another level, so he has an exciting future in front of him.
Yes, it's good.
Edwards is a load to stop on the bounce simply because he's got a football player's build.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket. And his struggles have been apparent. Unable to make an impact scoring the ball.
Left side Reed. Shoots over Vucevic. And Reed with a basket on the assist by Conley. Reed's got 7 points for the quarter.
Naz Reid is a very good shooting big.
Here's Giddey. Sinks that one from the post. Here's Conley. He's got 19. Outside Reed. Edwards for 3. Hits the three-pointer. Edwards got 42 in the game.
Well, he's filling it up right now, getting the shots he wants and delivering in a big way.
And for Chicago, they're shooting just about 33% since this second half started. Levine, that one's good. Levine's got 31 points.
Rising to the challenge. He's given them everything he's got.
Outside McDaniels. There's the triple. And another 3 from Minnesota.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there.
Giddey passes to Vucevic. Outside Giddey. Pass to White. Williams, a screen on Edwards. Shot clock at 6. White. Off the mark with a little step back Jay. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting a legendary 79%. Their offense is just on a tear. Buries it from 3.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Now here's Levine. Give him 31 now. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Now here's McDaniels. Shoots over Levine. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. McDaniels got 5 points now in the quarter.
McDaniels saying to himself, okay, you want to give me that? I'll take it.
Here's Vucevic. And miss after miss right now.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Naz Reid. That's his first foul. Dosunmu, he's checked in for Williams. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Giddey against Conley. Dosunmu outside. Outside Levine. From deep, Giddey. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's, it's been all Timberwolves. Tries to keep it alive. Vucevic with it. Picked up by Allen. White, the pass to Levine. Oh, botches the breakaway layup. Here's Minot. He's covered by Levine. From 13. And it's Giddey with a rebound. And Giddey has got the ball here for Chicago. White, the pass to Levine. And the dunk by Levine.
Levine has that buoyant bounce. He just looks like he's floating when he goes up top.
Edwards for 3. Sinks it from distance. Edwards got 48.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at them.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Gobert. 12 points for him. Allen inside. He's covered by Dosunmu. Fires from the corner. 5 to shoot. And we're going to have a jump ball.
Jump ball.
Here's Giddey. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Levine. Giddey's got 6.
And sometimes defenders just forget how tall Giddey is. I mean, the 6'8" guard is solid finishing inside.
And it's good. 2 points.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
White for 3. And again, it's Chicago with a 3. 56 seconds left in the third. Outside Conley. That one goes. And that's his 9th made shot in 12 attempts.
Once Conley finds an offensive rhythm, he can be hard to contain.
Levine passes to White. The shot, no good. Good D by Gobert. And for Minnesota, they're shooting an unbelievable 80% from the floor. Wow, what a performance. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. From 7. And the shot goes down.
Rudy Gobert.
He's got 14.
Gobert maintaining balance through contact. Remarkable concentration.
With the step back. From the top of the key. He can't hit that time. It doesn't go for him. And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. The T-Wolves on top, opening up a huge gap. And time for a short break. Stay right there. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless decision from your 2-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
Yeah, and as a 2-guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter, so it was really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth quarter. Tyus Jones is out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then there's Grayson Allen. Then there's Rudy Gobert. And it's Shannon in at the 3. Now here's Alexander-Walker. Misfires on the corner 3.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Smith finishing with power. I like that dunk right there.
Minnesota with the ball. Allen outside. Ball with a steal. Dosunmu with it. Now Alexander-Walker defending. The 3 from Ball. Minnesota with a rebound. Allen's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Shannon. Oh, yes, the turnaround.
Shannon.
1 minute in now in the fourth quarter. For Chicago, they've gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. And Grant, while we want the officials to get it right, I'm sure the league would like to shorten that time. Officials are at the table.
Tell me about it. You wonder if a time limit should be instituted. If they can't figure it out after a minute or so, just go with how it was called on the floor.
DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Minnesota. Now here's Dosunmu. Outside Horton Tucker. 3-pointer. Nails it from 3.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
Jones feels it out. Pass to Gobert. Back to Jones. For 3, Allen. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones.
For 3.
Jones has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Now here's Horton Tucker, covered by Alexander Walker. Tries a 10-footer, and too long on the shot. Minnesota has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Now here's Ball. Levine with it. DiVincenzo picks him up for 3. Smith. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Outside Jones. For 3, DiVincenzo. Chicago grabs the miss. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyus Jones. That'll be a second foul of the game. Josh Giddey's checked in for Chicago. The Timberwolves also with a sub. Minot's checked in. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Here's Levine for 3. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 5 since this 4th quarter started. Pass to Allen. On the wing, Jones. Over Ball. That's good from Jones. And the assist by Allen. Allen's got 3 assists now in this one. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. Grant, it seems like teams today are much more data-driven than in years past.
Yeah, I agree, B.A. It's much more sophisticated. And, of course, coaches and executives are still watching the games and forming their gut opinions. But now those impressions can be cross-checked with the numbers.
Well, you look at the so-called super teams that have been assembled in recent years. A lot of cautionary tales.
Yeah, I mean, teams giving up their draft picks for the better part of a decade to bring in a star. It can get ugly really fast if things don't work out.
Launches a 3, and Allen is good for 3.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
And the basket by Dosunmu.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Here's Alexander Walker, and that one is hammered home.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Now here's Smith. Pass to Levine. 11 feet out, and he hits it. Levine's got 35.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Here's Alexander Walker. Offline with a 3. The Bulls have gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this 4th quarter. And it's Giddey missing. Minnesota's got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the 4th. Alexander Walker, the pass to Gobert. Outside, Alexander Walker. 6 on the shot clock. Shot is up. Chicago with a rebound. Dosunmu on the wing, defended by Gobert. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
Pass to Minot. One constant in the NBA, Clark, the constant movement of players.
Yeah, and I think you've got to try to look at the positive side of that, the freedom that players have to play where they choose to play in many cases. I think that's the right of any employee to be able to go where they feel they can best optimize their individual and team situations. I think it allows teams to rebuild on the fly and get competitive more quickly. And I like that aspect of it. I don't like to see it overwhelming a season, but I do like the fact that players have that option and that freedom.
And Minnesota has possession. Chicago making their last shot. Takes one from 10 feet, and it's Giddey with a rebound. The Bulls have gotten 6 of 12 shots to go here in this 4th quarter. Smith outside. Pass to Levine. Puts it up from 12. Minnesota with a rebound. Allen's got 6 rebounds in the game. Right side, Alexander Walker. Jones from outside. Knocks it down from distance.
And they keep attacking from the three-point range here in the second half.
Yeah, I have no problem with that. As a matter of fact, I hate to see teams get conservative with the lead. As long as they're good shots, take them. And as long as they're falling, continue to take them.
Now here's Giddey. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in.
Yeah, the first half was 1 to deep 6 or forget. But in the second half, he's looked a lot better.
Jones with the ball. And it's Giddey picking him up. Jones, the pass to Alexander Walker. Let's go with a 3. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones.
He's the last guy you want to leave alone on the perimeter.
The Bulls have gone 7 of 14 here in the fourth from the floor. Smith outside. Outside Levine. Back to Smith. Dosunmu left side. Smith with a screen on Jones. Ball no good.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
Here's Minot. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Well orchestrated. And then the pass is right on the money.
Chicago's gone 2 of 6 so far in the fourth. Here's Levine for 3. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert.
So hard, actually impossible to cut into the lead when you have a guy struggling this badly.
Allen, the pass to Jones. Here's Gobert. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got 7 rebounds in the game. To the middle. Here's Levine. The kick out to Ball. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Jones with the ball. Guarded by Smith. Pass to Allen. From outside the arc. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
You know what? Teams can get a little 3-happy down the stretch sometimes. Letting it fly.
And the Timberwolves with possession. They're on a 13-4 run. Here's Minot. And again, it's Minnesota converting. And Giddey has got the ball here for the Chicago Bulls. Over the past few seasons, we've seen a big youth movement in the NBA, Clark, with average age dropping to an all-time low.
Yeah, those are the facts, and it's great that there's so much talent. I don't dismiss or discount that at all, but you still have to have a level of value and appreciation for what experienced veterans can bring to your makeup and to your team. That experience is invaluable, and very few teams win at a high level without having a blend of young talent and talented experience, too.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Shot by Levine, no good.
He's trying to find his shot, but at some point you have to start making these.
Back to Jones. Jacks up a 3. Oh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in his many attempts.
Even though he hasn't lit up the scoreboard, I like how he's keeping others involved.
Outside Giddey. On the wing, Levine. There's the 3. And it's Giddey missing. A minute 39 left in the game. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. Some changes for Chicago. Nikola Vucevic is checked in for Smith. Williams comes in for Dosunmu. And it's White in for Ball. The Timberwolves also with a sub. Clark's checked in.
Yeah, look at Giddey stealing the spotlight. What a jam.
Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
The shot from 20 feet out. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Timberwolves.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And with this performance, they'll have claimed their 8th win of the year.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And that next meeting will be their second and final game of the season series, being in opposite conferences. So you bet nobody wants to get swept even in a 2-game season series. I think the next game will be hotly contested.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Anthony Edwards.
The scoring effort from him, unreal. Carrying this team, I mean, he was amazing tonight.
Here's Gobert. The Bulls making their last shot, and they double up Gobert. Lays it up and banks it in.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exit.
And it's Williams off the drive. That shot off the mark. Outside, Alexander Walker. So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson thanking you all for tuning in tonight. And let's leave you with our player of the game, Anthony Edwards.
I'm the GOAT, the bitch on and